Well, never underestimate the reset password function ever again. Hello, everyone. My name is Ryan Cam, here with my brief thoughts on Missing. This was directed by Will Merrick and Nick Johnson, and this is from the same minds that brought you Searching. As a matter of fact, this is not a direct sequel, but a spiritual sequel. It's pretty much the same style. It tells the story of a young girl named June, played by Storm Reid. Her mom and her boyfriend are traveling to Colombia for a much-needed vacation. But when June goes to pick them up at the airport, they are not there. She becomes understandably concerned. And, well, let's just say business picks up from there in very bad ways. I absolutely loved Searching. I praise that movie every chance that I get. It's one of those movies that I didn't expect much from. As a matter of fact, when I saw the trailer for it, I was like, wait, is this like found footage's like cousin, the screen capture horror film? But the movie turned out to be way better than I thought. And Searching is not a horror movie. It is a thriller movie. I should get it out there. But Searching was great. And walking into Missing, I was very excited. This is my most anticipated movie of the month. And I was not disappointed. This movie was fantastic. This being a spiritual sequel to Searching, the movie is told from the perspective of June's laptop. And there are other devices used, but this is primarily through June's laptop. And you see her perspective in like a little corner of the screen most of the time. There is more cinematography to it than just that. The whole movie is more dynamic than just a static shot of June just doing things on a computer. But through a combination of incredibly clever editing and just great use of montage, the movie does a great job of just building the suspense. Because the movie starts going in one direction, and then it goes in another direction. And then it makes a U-turn and goes back in that direction, and then goes in a separate direction entirely. I'll talk more about that part in a minute, but I do appreciate the fact that this movie didn't use the screen capture gimmick as just that, a gimmick. It was actually rather limiting in what June was able to do. She's not some hacker. She's not Aiden Pierce from Watch Dogs. She is very much a normal person trying to find her mom any way that she can because, well, the government's not really helping. She uses every trick that she can, including getting someone on the ground in Colombia who is actually the mayor slash dictator of Rio de Janeiro in Fast Five, Reyes. It was nice to see him. There are even some instances where there are doors that are blocked. It's kind of like a video game in the sense that you come across something that is a locked achievement, you have to go back in order to do something to get a certain thing, then you go back and then you unlock it. It's very similar in that regard. There are certain scenes where you think it's going to be like, okay, this is where she's going to make some forward progress, and then denied. And so then she has to backtrack, something clicks, and be like, wait. And then with that new information, she goes back, she goes in and does the right thing, and she moves on. Every moment of forward progression feels earned. And it's a rare achievement for a movie to make something like that feel so gratifying. I have enjoyed Storm Reid and everything that she is in. She even made that really terrible Wrinkle in Time movie halfway watchable, so thumbs up from me there. But she's not just some wallflower, and she's not just a hardcore detective. She is just, like I said earlier, she's just a normal girl who is thrust into an extraordinary situation. The movie does a good job of showing that she and her mom are not on the best of terms. She makes fun of her mom for overuse of Siri, how she still calls her daughter Junebug, even though she is 18. So they're not exactly on the best of terms. As a matter of fact, if I remember right, the last day that Nia Long and her boyfriend are supposed to return from their vacation is on Father's Day. And the movie does a good job of showing that, well, the father has passed away. So it's a rather tough situation, but it's handled in a mature way, and it's something I really did appreciate. Nia Long was good as the mom. She's not on screen all that much, but you feel her actions throughout. And I've liked Nia Long ever since I saw her on those reruns of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air all those years ago. The big thing to remember with this movie is that you're not going to go in you're going to go in thinking it's one thing, and it's going to be a completely different thing. In the words of Roddy Piper, just when you think you know the answers, I change the questions. That's the screenwriters to us. Just when you think you know what's going on, it's going to take a 180. That was something that I was going to rag the movie on, because something happens in this movie, and I won't spoil it, don't worry, but something big happens, like huge. And when I heard this happen, or when I heard and saw this thing happening, I literally like leaned forward in my seat, and I had to resist the temptation to just shout out,
"You what?"
Because I thought that this one thing was just going to cripple the movie for me. But it doesn't, and it's actually handled quite well. And overall, for a movie that is very twist heavy, it's all done in a very contained way, and it actually makes a lot of sense. It's time to crack open the first one of the year. Missing is amazing. This is definitely my favorite movie of the year so far, and really my favorite movie of the month, because January has subtly been a great month for movies, and we've still got the rest of the year to go, so I'm not jumping too far ahead of myself. But this January has been a subtly really good month for movies, and Missing was everything that I wanted and more. So if you are even halfway interested in seeing this, I highly recommend it. What did you all think of Missing? If you have seen it, leave it in the comments. I'd love to read what you have to say. And if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like. And if you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to allow notifications. That way when a new video drops, you'll be the first to know about it. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.